Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is BizFin Shots, and today our topic of discussion is gold. Now, whether you should buy gold or invest in gold in 2026 February, आज के दिन में गोल्ड जब 1,50,000 प्लस चल रहा है, should you invest in gold or is it at an all-time high and you should look for other forms of investment? ये डिसीजन लेने के लिए आज ये वीडियो मैंने बनाया है. Hope you like it and you like the information that I've put in. So let's begin. If you see historically, क्योंकि whenever we speak about investments, we have to go to the historical figures. Now, gold has given a return of around 600% for the last 20 years. अगर आप cumulatively उसका return देखोगे over 20 years, gold has given 600% return, which is around 6 lakhs for 1 lakh. मतलब 1 लाख अगर आप किए होते इन्वेस्ट 2005 में, 2025 में आपके पास वही 1 लाख का 7 लाख बन गया होता. Now let's dive into some interesting figures. 2005 से लेके 2012 में अलोन गोल्ड हैज गिवन 400% रिटर्न्स. जी हाँ, अगर आप 2005 में 1 लाख किए होते तो 2012 में आपको उसका 5 लाख मिला होता, 4 लाख का मुनाफा. नाउ इफ यू सी 2012 में लेके 2018 तक, इफ यू वुड हैव इन्वेस्टेड, you would have gotten a CAGR of 2 to 3% only, which is less than most of the FDs which offers today at around 7 to 8%. Most market FDs offer a 7 to 8% interest. That time 2012 से लेके 2018 में गोल्ड का रेट उससे कम दिया था रिटर्न. तो आप पूछोगे कि 2005 से 12 या 12 से 18 अभी कौन सा फेज चलेगा, and depending on that you should take your decision whether you should invest in gold or not. So let's begin. Now, to understand and before we deep dive into the historical figures and the patterns, we need to understand what is gold. Now, gold एक करेंसी है और गोल्ड का प्राइस तभी बढ़ती है जब मार्केट में डर होता है इन्फ्लेशन का या there is actual inflation. So if you see and observe the patterns, right now money is at all time low against the dollar. मनी का परचेजिंग पावर बहुत कम हो रहा है. तो अभी लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, गोल्ड क्योंकि इज कंसिडर्ड अ सेफ हेवन बिकॉज इट्स अ वेरी रिलायबल करेंसी, जब भी इन्फ्लेशन राइज होता है गोल्ड में लोग पैसे घुसा देता है क्योंकि गोल्ड प्राइजेस यूजुअली राइज स्टेडिली. गोल्ड प्राइस अब कभी नहीं सुनोगे बहुत ज्यादा घट गया है. इट कंसोलिडेट्स इन सम फेज. अगर ऑल टाइम हाई जाता है तो ये नीचे आता है, लेकिन एकदम बियरिश मूवमेंट गोल्ड प्राइसेस में इफ यू लुक एट द चार्ट हिस्टोरिकली इट हैज नेवर हैपेंड. तो इसलिए गोल्ड इज कंसिडर्ड अ वेरी सेफ फॉर्म ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. और जब इन्फ्लेशन राइज होता है लोग पंप्स देयर मनी इनटू द गोल्ड फॉर्म ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. एंड इसीलिए गोल्ड का जो सप्लाई है वो 1 से 2% ईयर में नहीं बढ़ता, 1 से 2% से ज्यादा. It's not like money you can print it out from a printing machine or you have resources to print it out. It's a very diligent process which has to be followed very tediously to make gold. So it's not more than 1 to 2% in a year which gold increases. इसलिए जब वो वैसा सप्लाई कम होता है और डिमांड इतना ज्यादा बढ़ता है, गोल्ड अचानक से एक ऑल टाइम हाई ले लेता है. So this is the basic mechanism how gold prices fluctuate and why it fluctuates. It's basically when there is an inflation or fear of inflation. कोई इकोनॉमिस्ट एंटिसिपेट कर रहा है तभी गोल्ड का प्राइस ऐसे बढ़ता है. एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली अभी मार्केट रूपी का परचेजिंग पावर कम हुआ है, रूपी घटा है एंड गोल्ड हैज रिजन टू दिस हाई. नाउ द क्वेश्चन इज whether it will continue to rise or whether it will fall. For this part, I'll go to the next section of my video which talks about historical figures. So in this section, we will try to understand the historical patterns. तो इसके लिए मुझे 30-40 साल पीछे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है guys. What I will do is try to draw the patterns from the last 2 times where gold has given this behavior. Let's study the first pattern. 2011 में gold had given all time high. The price had become 30k plus for 10 grams of 22 karat gold. Now वीडियो में पहले भी बोला हूँ 2005 से 2012 में एक बहुत अच्छे CAGR के साथ गोल्ड ने 400% रिटर्न दिया था. This was that phase and 2012 it peaked out. Last time when this peaked out, the next 6 years were the consolidation phase. जब gold steadily थोड़ा decrease होके एक straight line maintain कर रहा था and in this phase the returns were nil. When I say nil, it was 2 to 3% as I had mentioned earlier. It was given you less than what your savings account gives you as interest. तो उस टाइम में गोल्ड में इन्वेस्ट करने का कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ था. This was one pattern. Now, when was the second instance when gold had made an all-time high and what happened then? Let's go there. तो सेकंड में इन्फ्लेशन ऑल टाइम हाई था, जब मैं डिस्कस कर रहा था कि जब रूपी इन्फ्लेशन या ओवरऑल डर इकोनॉमी में बहुत ज्यादा होता है, जैसे कोविड के टाइम में हुआ था, गोल्ड हैड रिजन टू एन ऑल टाइम हाई व्हिच वाज अराउंड 56,000 पर 10 ग्राम्स। तो इसके बाद भी इफ यू सी 2-3 साल गोल्ड हैज कंसोलिडेटेड टू 5 to 6% पर एनम। तो हर एक हाई के बाद हम देख रहे हैं कि गोल्ड इज ट्राइंग टू कंसोलिडेट, बिकॉज दैट इज व्हाट एंड हाउ मार्केट बिहेव्स। यू कैन नॉट हैव an extreme bullish run from any of the commodities, be it gold, be it Nifty, be it Sensex. You cannot have an extreme bullish run forever. The market does consolidate, the market does have some bearish runs as well. तो इसमें हमको क्या समझ में आया, last 2 times when gold had given the all time high, it usually consolidated. Now the periods matter. In the first instance where I told gold had given an all-time high, it consolidated for 6 to 7 years. In the second instance, it consolidated for 2 to 3 years, and then again from 2024 end onwards, and now you know it has risen to an all-time high again. The question now remains is, will the prices go further up or will it start consolidating again, and for how long? तो इसके लिए if you see the patterns and previous histories, it's impossible to say. But what analysts like JP Morgan, etc., market renowned analysts are saying कि 2026 to 2028 में गोल्ड बुलिश रन मेंटेन करेगा, which will be extremely bullish. There can be some consolidation phases in between, but gold is anticipated to touch 3 lakhs. Now this is what analysts are saying. You should always take the analysts decisions or the analysis with a pinch of salt, क्योंकि ये बहुत ज़्यादा मैक्रो और जियोपॉलिटिकल फैक्टर्स पे डिपेंडेंट होता है. You should never consider this as the source of truth. Like there is always a probability that it is not going to happen. You should always consider the chances. But if you were to ask me, I'm not going to tell any figures, but gold will continue its bullish run for the next 2 years is what I personally feel. And then it might go to the consolidation phase. Remember, whatever I told you earlier in this video should help you in making this decision whether you should invest in gold or not. And the entire thing which I am seeing or which I have analyzed is that gold peaks at some period and then tries to consolidate, and then again peaks at some period and then tries to consolidate. It is very similar to what Nifty and Sensex funds do. If you consider very long runs, average gold has given 10 to 12% return, which is similar to somewhat less than what Nifty and Sensex had given. It's around 13 to 15%. So the question remains, should you invest in gold or not? As per me, given the risk factors, if you can identify these highs and lows, if you study the market well enough, you should get the timing, you should get a good sense when the gold is going to peak, when inflation is going to rise. You can follow a lot of financial analysts for that. But if you are someone who does not have a lot of time to invest in these sections, in these studies, you can always take the thumb rule of investing 10 to 20% in gold, not more than that, because there are so many other market instruments like real estate हो गया, Nifty हो गया, Sensex हो गया, mutual funds हो गया, stock market हो गया, etc., that you don't need to invest all in gold. जैसे कि मैंने आपको दिखाया कि एक टाइम पे it can give you 25-26% return, एक टाइम पे it can give you no more than 2 to 3% return. So always keep that in mind and try to have a balance in your portfolio. Do not invest more than 15 to 20% of your entire portfolio in gold, क्योंकि कभी कभी ये stagnate हो जाता है, कभी कभी बहुत भाग जाता है जैसे भाग रहा है. But as per my view, gold is going to remain bullish for the next 2 years. आप safely invest कर सकते हो गोल्ड पे, और हमेशा याद रखना गोल्ड का प्राइस कभी घटता नहीं है, but it also does not pay any dividend. It has no extra value. It's just a piece of material. जैसे कि अगर आप रियल एस्टेट में इन्वेस्ट करते हो, it can give you rent, you can expand it, you can get some tangible benefits. गोल्ड में सिर्फ उस प्राइस का ही वैल्यू आपको मिलेगा. There is no dividend, there is no rent, there is no additional income. So there are pros and cons for every market instrument. I would say that only invest whatever is the thumb rule, not more than that, to keep your portfolio safe. With this in mind, I will tell you some 5 to 6 options where you can invest if you want to invest in gold. एक हो गया आपका physical gold, जो होता है gold slabs, gold coins. Second होता है ETFs, which are basically funds which rise and fall as per the gold prices. It's basically a function of your gold price. Third होता है आपका sovereign gold bonds, which are SGBs. Is one of the best investment instrument out there for gold. Fourth हो गया आपका jewelry, Jewelry में it's not the smartest form of investment. Of course, it's good for the wives and girlfriends and the female. Sorry, not being sexist, but it's not always very much friendly to the investment part because it contains 30 to 40% at least a making charge, which is not so profitable when you consider it in the long term. And fifth हो गया आपका any form of digital gold. So with this, I would want to end my video, and if you want, I can make a separate video how these all forms of gold investments perform over the years and what all things you should keep in mind so as to decide which form of these, which I told, digital gold, ETF, SGVs, etc., which forms you should invest in. Till then, take care, goodbye, and see you in the next video.